New York. Give it up for Steve DiNardo, everyone! Now this side's winning. Let's do it.
With this nose, you think I'm really from LA? Come on, guys, seriously. Move to LA. No, seriously, look at the size of this thing. I could put a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon's kid through college with this. Freaking walk around LA. I'm like the love child to Robert De Niro and Toucan Sam, you know? Just like, yo, follow your nose. It always knows. Come on. Put the front whip down. Come on. Yo. So, yeah, I blend out there. I blend. Any Italians out here? I am Italian. Yeah, sitting over here, and the rest of you are what? From North Carolina? What are we doing here? I'm Italian. I've been living this way, like the muff on the top of my head here. And let me tell you something about being out in LA and being Italian. Something that really bugs me is how many people associate Italians with those Jersey Shore Guidos. Who watches that trash? Oh, come on, you guys are full of crap. It's like the #1 rated show in the history of television. Come on, I hate that. Oh yeah, cabs are here, right? That's us, that's authentic, right? It's my culture, you know? Opera, art, and Pauly D. That's what we bring to the table. And I can't stand how people associate us with those Guidos, you know, because being a Guido has absolutely nothing to do with being Italian. In fact, some of the best Guidos I know are actually Armenian. Bro. $100, bro. You like my daughter, huh? So, nice. Yeah, growing up Italian was not easy, guys. You know, I have all these weird superstitions. You know, I have absolutely no idea why you have them. Like, I'll just be sitting at the table, you know, I'm like, oh man, you know, I don't feel so good. My grandmother just chimes in out of nowhere. She's like, hey, you're taking a potato. What? You taking a potato, you slice a potato. You taking a slice of the potato, you put on your head, you tie the handkerchief, and there you go. I'm like, why would I do that, Grandma? Hey, you got a headache, no? No, I have strep throat. Hey, you're taking a potato, you put it in your throat. It's the same thing. My grandmother's Joe Pesci, by the way, in case you're wondering. Bro. My grandma, whatever hurt my elbow, I take it a potato. Hey, don't be a stoop. Use a peppercorn. She's just like a backflip out of the room. 91 years old, eats figs and lettuce. Give it up for my grandmother, 92 in April. Healthier than all of us put together. Thanks to her, I shoved carrots up my ass so I could poop smoothly. That's the remedy, it's a remedy. Okay. Okay, so we know what you do. That's great. Awkward. I'm from New York originally. I'm home visiting family, doing some shows here, and you know, I had the privilege of visiting my mother. For those of you that know Italian, Jewish, or any ethnic mothers, they're masters of guilt, are they not? So I come home like, hey, Ma, how's it going? She's like, oh well, things are good. Things are good. Yeah, your father fell off a ladder last week. Grandma's talking to tomato plants, and I have no retirement. How are the beaches in California? Loving. Anyone married here? Who's married here? I was trying to hear before. Over here, the rest of us are what? Happy? Just want to know what box we check off. Married and happy. Okay. Yeah, I'm married. Been married about 2 years. Hold the applause. 2 years now, recently, and you know, one thing that I realized is how amazing my wife is at being married. She's like super good at it. Sorry, that was an LA moment. Everyone says super everything out there. That makes no sense, right? Dude, I'm super hungry. Sorry, guys. My wife's really good at being married. Okay, I'll speak with the local tongue here. And you know, one thing I noticed is how she gets annoyed at me when I'm not good at like these basic like household things, you know, like cooking, cleaning, making the other person feel inadequate. Just the basics, the essentials. And you know, I don't understand how she can take it out on me. She gets really irritated, starts yelling at me, all that stuff. Like, that's really unfair, right? Because she's been practicing since she's like 2 years old, playing house, cooking, cleaning, you know, the nine. And I feel like when she yells at me, that's kind of like if Kobe Bryant just decided to walk around the streets and start like criticizing kids playing basketball. Like, hey, be taller, dunk! like Donald Trump going up to the guy selling incense at the Union Square Farmers Market. Hey, be more successful! Like Jim Carrey going up to Keanu Reeves, like, have more facial variety. Let's see how this criticism is fair. Now, things change when you get married, they really do. I didn't see this coming. Used to be a single die-hard Yankee fan. Yeah, now I'm a married die-hard Yankee Candle fan. Yeah, he was like, oh boy, Jeter's batting .350, can you believe it? Now I'm like, oh boy, Cinnamon Spice is on sale for $3.50. Can you believe it? What a break! By the way, that's what happens. That's when all that changes, though. Your behaviors change when you get married. So much so that you actually start to take on your spouse's behaviors a little bit. So now when my wife comes home from work, she grabs a beer, unbuttons her pants, and plops on the couch. And when I come home from work, I nag the shit out of her. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't work. All right, guys, that's my time. Steve DiNardo, thank you guys very much.
That's how they high five in LA. Give it up for Steve DiNardo.